So I welcome everyone to a new semester. So we will be doing our fifth semester this time, and in this semester I will be handling you this course that is CS305 Microprocessors and Microcontroller. It is a 3-credit course, and CS202 Computer Organization and Architecture is its prerequisites. And before discussing the course objective, course outcome and course syllabus, let me tell you that the university expects to complete first module of this course within 1 week. Okay, so we'll be having our lesson plans structured like that. So let's see what are the course objectives. So these are the things this course tries to put to you. Okay, so first of all, this course aims to give you understanding of internal organization of 8086 microprocessor and 8051 microcontroller. Then the next part covers is the assembly language programming. Okay, you will be learning about programming 8086 microprocessor and 8051 microcontroller using assembly language. Then along with that you will be interfacing many sorts of peripherals and chips with 8086 and 8051. Okay, so that too will also be covered. Okay, so these three things are the main objectives of this course. Then when we see how these objectives are going to be met through the syllabus, we see that first of all you have an introduction of 8086, its architecture and signals, then instruction set of 8086, right? Then directly you will be taken to assembly language programming of 8086. Okay, once the programming part is over, the syllabus then goes into the various types of chips and devices that can be interfaced with 8086. So here they have given some chips like 8255, right? 8255 is programmable peripheral interface. It helps you to connect peripheral components or devices to 8086. Then we have another chip 8279. It helps you to connect keyboard and display. Okay, 8279 is actually programmable keyboard display controller, right? So keyboard and display is handled using this chip. Then another chip is 8257. So 8257 is your DMA controller, and you know what it does, right? Then we have another chip that is 8259, that is programmable interrupt controller. So that will be handled in this interrupts and interrupt handling session. So once 8086 and its associated components are over, you will be presented with 8051, which is a microcontroller, and then its architecture, its instruction set, and then some simple assembly language programs. Okay, so once this course is taken by you, okay, this is what is expected, right? You will be able to differentiate or describe about operations or different operating modes of microprocessor and microcontroller. You will be able to develop assembly language programs for 8086 processor, right, using suitable software interrupts and assembler directives. Then you will be also able to interface the processor with various external devices. Then having learned about 8086 and 8051, you will be able to choose in future, okay, a particular microcontroller or processor available in the market for solving any problem that you have. Then you will be able to design and develop programs for 8086 and 8051 microcontroller. These are the expected course outcome. Now the important part, the textbook used for this course. Okay, the textbook number 1, Buchadi and Ray, Advanced Microprocessors and Peripherals, McGraw-Hill 3rd edition, right? This textbook, okay, that actually covers the syllabus line by line. Okay, the textbook numbered 1. So if you are concerned about completing the topics mentioned in the syllabus in the same order, right, you can follow this first textbook, Buchadi and Ray, Advanced Microprocessor and Peripherals. Okay, this entire syllabus is actually structured based on that textbook. And if you are ready after reading textbook 1 to delve more into microprocessors and microcontrollers, I suggest you reading Barry B. Bray, Okay, the Intel microprocessors, architecture, programming and interfacing. And you can also read about microprocessors interfacing by Douglas and Rao. Okay, then from the application perspective, if you need to know how these are put into use, you can read about microcontrollers, architecture, programming, interfacing and system design by Rajkumar. Okay, so all of you should definitely have read the textbook. Okay, the first one mentioned in your textbook section, and others are optional and may be used for assignments and tests. So we will see what is the course plan. So as I told you, university expects us to complete module 1 within the first week. So these are the topics in module 1, right? It's about basics of 8086 microprocessor, architecture, memory organization, modes of operation, then comparison of 8086 and 8088. So this is what we will study in week 1. Then when you come to second module, we are going into the programming section of 8086. For the programming prerequisites, you should know about the addressing modes of 8086, instruction sets and assembler directives. Then you should also know about how to use subroutines, macros and using parameters. Okay, and use of stack is also covered in module 2. If you see module 3, it's about interrupt processing. Then how we can use 8059, that is programmable interrupt controller, to segregate interrupts within your computer system and interface it with 8086. That is covered in third module. Now coming to fourth module, it is about interfacing other peripherals with 8086. So as I told you, 8255 is programmable peripheral interface. Various types of input output devices can be interfaced through 8255. Then 8279 is your programmable keyboard display controller. Keyboard and display interfacing will be discussed here. Then 8257 is your DMA controller. Okay, so that too will also be discussed, right? So that is the fourth module. Then if you see the fifth module is about microcontrollers. Okay, so we will be dealing about the difference between microcontrollers and microprocessors, and we will be seeing a typical case of a microcontroller, which is 8051. Its architecture, its organization, then its programming, interfaces and constructs. Then in sixth module, we will be seeing the addressing modes, then its instruction set and some simple programs. Okay, so this is how our syllabus is structured, and everyone knows the question paper pattern that is also given as part of your syllabus, so you can go through that. The syllabus will be put in our course page, module course page. At any time you can refer this syllabus.